Oh, hi. What's going down, YouTube? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you again. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the live feed, and again, sorry that I'm doing these in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Be ripping and running. I'll be having shit to do. You know what I'm saying? And at night is really when I have my free time. But still, that ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, I gotta start finding time to fit that in. You know what I'm saying? So I can feed y'all, the information. Well, not necessarily information, but just be able to just damn nose itch. Just give y'all up to date shit. When things happen. Like I was saying. Before I get into the trade of what happened and whatnot, Jimmy G is a 49er. Calvin Benjamin is now a Bill. Ajayi, I forgot what team he went to. Philly, I think. Yeah, he went to Philly. Also, this video has been brought to you by, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say brought to you by, but you know what I'm saying? This is a Swisherific, you know what I'm saying, productions, you know what I'm saying? Start venturing off, of course y'all know me by Darren and whatnot, but I think I need to introduce the world to Swisher, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got a taste of Swisher's mind on my live feed, you know what I'm saying? I think sorry about that, y'all. I'ma embrace, you know what I'm saying, Swisher doing the videos, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, Darren, I'm passive. I ain't gonna say passive about it, but I spare a lot of people's feelings and thoughts. Whereas Swisher, he just like, man, look, I'm gonna feed it to you raw, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. For the record, I ain't crazy. I ain't schizophrenic or none of that. I don't suffer from that split personality shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just when I hop on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go from Darren Swisher. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about the whole trading issue and whatnot. So of course, Jeremy Lane failed his physical. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up having to go back to Seattle. Now, like my boy Ray was saying, I don't think Rick necessarily did his due diligence all the way on that, because I know Dwayne may wanted to have gone. He may have wanted to go to a contender, but Rick had all the keys in this situation. He could have shipped his ass. Like, real talk, if the Giants really was about that life, and it would help them out just as much it would help us, they would have accepted a trade for DRC. Yeah, it may they suffer a blow on the secondary, but the number one guy on your team, which is Eli Manning, well, not number one, but you know what I mean, but he's your quarterback, so you gotta protect him. I'm pretty sure they would invest, they would want to invest in a lineman, to go ahead and get him that protection he needs, because they probably feel like they can turn the season around if they just get some better protection. Again, I'm gonna discuss all trade possibilities, not just defensive moves. Although that's the primary focus of everyone. But one trade that when Rick found out that Jeremy Lane failed his physical, and the fact that they they was willing to change it to, give us a third round pick for this year with the fifth from this year, to go along with the second from next year, to sprinkle it on top, I'd have been like, you know what? I'll add in a fifth. I'll give you a fifth round pick along with Dwayne Brown if you give me Shaquille Griffin. Cause I did a lot of homework on Shaquille Griffin, and like I said in the live feed, his 40 time validated everything that I needed to. That he validated everything that I thought, saw with my own two eyes. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's not every day you can find corners, young corners at that, but like I say, looking at it for what it is, I'm pretty sure the Hawks may not have wanted to give up Griffin, but if they really wanted Dwayne Brown, I'd have hit their ass with this. All right, Lane's going back. Well, y'all ain't got no choice now. Either you give us Shaquille Griffin along with that third round pick, or you don't get Brown, and you just leave it at that. Obviously, they would have wanted him, so what I'm saying, you got to learn to play hard nose. You know what I'm saying, Rick? Just like shit. God damn it. Oh man. Sorry about that. Just like with Bill O'Brien, Rick, you can't be passive, man. You can't. This is an improvement league. You gotta be willing to always explore every option, to further better the team. I understand, everybody's saying, we're good on offense. We good on offense, but again, another trade option that would have been suitable if we just, again, I ain't moved nowhere, just sticking to the Hawks. I'd have took a look. I'd have been like, okay, give me Luke Jokel, that second round pick, and Shaquille Griffin. I'd have been all right with that. Now, true, some people would disagree and say, well, you don't get any picks for this year. Well, you get two players. You get one who's a rookie, and he's a corner. And by the way, Shaquille Griffin coming out of UCF, I believe. No. Wait. Yeah, I believe that was UCF. Hold on. But yeah, look, him coming out, I just seeing him on tape, I was like, okay, he would be a really good press man, type of corner, depending on what system he went to. And Seattle's press man team, just like how I called it. And he's thriving over there because not only is he, extremely athletic for a 6 foot corner, but like I said, his ball skills are amazing. And I'll go out on a limb for Kevin Johnson, and bank out, his performance off of, the fact that he is coming off an injury. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like an oblivious fan. Now, if it happens this week, I'll eat my crow and call it a day. But as far as that goes, I would have been fine with that trade. Shaquille Griffin, Luke Jokel, and a second round pick from next year. And for all you guys that would want to bash me about Luke Jokel, again, like I said in the live feed, remember the dude. He had no choice really but to look like trash. You know what I'm saying? Well, for one, he was on a really bad Jags team, and second, he was going up. Not only was he on a bad team in Jacksonville, but he had to see J.J. Watt twice a year. So, in case you guys were wondering, like J.J. had. Just go back and think about it. The years that JJ had, those 20 plus sack years, in both Jacksonville games, he had double digit sacks. Now, I'm not saying, that contributed in a major way, but I'm just saying, for a divisional rival, like, to have 2 or more sacks in those 2 games, that's you putting in some major work on their tackles. You know what I'm saying? And again, you gotta remember, this was JJ in his perfect prime, no injuries, healthy JJ doing commercials, doing the HEB. He's showing everybody that smile that he got. You know what I'm saying? No homo. You know what I'm saying? But that was that JJ that he was having to face. So again, looking at it from a realistic standpoint, I don't think Luke Jokel was a bad offensive lineman. I just think that he had to see, for one, again, he was on a bad team, and had to see a 2-time defensive player of the year in J.J. Watt. You know what I'm saying? Now, other trade options that would have been real suitable and real decent, considering where these guys are in their careers, and the contracts that they have, they would be more suitable for us cap wise. Even though, like, again, like I said, I'm exploring all trade options to help the team, because like I said, on offense, there are areas on the team that, like it or not, have suddenly disappeared. You know what I'm saying? For all you guys, like I said in the live stream, for all you guys that were so hyped up about Ryan Griffin's play, where the fuck has he been? You got to put an APB out of him. I can't find him. None of us can find him. If you can find him, God damn it, when I get paid, I'll send you $50. God damn it, straight up. But I know you ain't gonna find him, so I know I'm gonna keep that $50. And that's just being 100. The production in that area has dropped off. So again, just looking at it from a more dynamic standpoint, being able to do more, and especially looking at the way Bill O'Brien got creative with that in that game, when you can do that much in the backfield and slow down the rush. Not only slow down the rush, but play with the linebackers' eyes. In my personal opinion, I'd have been on the phone with Detroit saying, look, give me Ebron. And yeah, I'll take Ebron. You know what I'm saying? Again, I know that's not a major area of, well, like I said, to y'all, that's not a major area of concern. But to me, offense is at its full potential when you're able to hit not only your number 1 receiver, but your number 2 receiver, potentially your number 3 receiver, and your tight end being your 4th option. And last but not least, not last, but your running back being the last option. And of course, the QB, if he's athletic enough, he'll take off and run himself. But, I'm coming up on 15. So as per usual, punch the fuck out that like button and holla at your boy.